Oh God, I'm live. I think I'm live. I'm just organizing a couple of things. Right. I cannot see the chat just yet. There we go. Okay. Okay, I can see the chat and everything's good. I'm live. Yeah. Right. And hi Howard. He's waving at me. I really need a new chair. Right. I've just finished doing the picture, and it was going to be a Christmas one, but it's turning out to not be a Christmas one because, well, there's no more Christmas. So yeah, I mean technically it kind of is, but you know, most people's definitions Christmas is over, so yeah. But no, I'm just sorting this out. Hey Dreamy. So I'm just looking for the entire saga. Because there's quite a lot of pictures. I'm going to post them all on Discord and see the chaos happen. But first, I need to edit the pictures that I've done. And of course, my computer is not seeing. Don't know how you guys. I do have a bit of a story that basically was just told to me. By a very old friend who basically is also. Oh my God! Why is everyone dying? He's actually still around, but it's just that he's very old. But yeah. But we talk with each other, and he's very nice, and he used to be a very, very big, very nice Santa bear, but he's sadly he's declining a little bit. He's lost a lot of weight, and he's like because he keeps being sick and being unwell. So yeah, it's one of those sad things. He is like. Actually, how old is he? Was in college in the 60s. So what? 20. So 60. So he would be 80. Yeah, that's true. He would be around about 80. But yeah, he basically said something very sweet to me, but I just don't know how much of it I can actually say. but I will tell you in a little bit after I basically have sorted out this picture, because it's just he told me a very, very funny story, and it's really interesting, and I just wanted to share it out there in case anybody wanted to use it in kind of like any kind of bear or gainer fiction and stuff like that, because it is one of those kind of stories. But he's like, yeah. Okay, let me just now this should work now. I can actually get the pictures, the scanned files here. I'm going to try to post this to Discord when they're done. In the right order, because there's, yeah. I saw, yeah, I keep getting adverts for that. I don't know how I feel about it, because, like, I don't know. Do you have to pay for it? Is it still free? If it's still free, then basically I might give it a go. I might mess with it a little bit. I don't know. I bet your friend's seen some stuff. Well, that's why he's always interesting to talk to. He's always very, very interesting to talk to. He shared my affinity for Santas, so yeah, and was one, you know. So yeah, but yeah, I did see him in Vegas 4 years ago. Not the last time I went to Vegas, but he was there in Vegas. So of course it's still free. Well, I don't know if they basically, you know, if it's part of a season pass or what. But that's all I was asking. Because yeah, they're weird. Fortnite's weird like that with that stuff sometimes. But he's seen some stuff and done some things. But no, he basically he told me about the story. I'll just say it now. I might as well just tell you now, because yeah. So apparently, I remind him, and I'm around about the same age now, of a college professor that he basically that he had in college. And this was in a southern state, so basically, like, you know, homosexuality wasn't a thing. But apparently, he was a kind of a tubby, slightly muscled version of me, you know. I mean, I can't really say that I've got all of the muscle, because basically I do, but it's not very, very well shown. Like, he was a professor. And he basically, like, you know, it was the 60s. Nobody gave a crap if you smoked your pipe in the classroom and stuff like that. But he really, 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 really fancied the pants off of this professor. However, when he was in college, there was this whole big deal. There was this whole thing where that particular professor would eat his lunch in the class. You know, when people were doing stuff, after, you know, while he would be lecturing, he would basically be eating stuff, and the stuff that he would eat would be it would basically be people bring him food. You know, the college students, it was their job to basically, like, somebody has to bring him something to eat. And apparently this was a thing in the 60s. Apparently, I don't know. But no, he just said that it was completely normal in those times. And yeah, apparently there was a thing with a bunch of students that he knew, that they were trying to fatten him up. They were basically trying to like give him a lot of food and trying to fatten him up, and he would sit there and apparently eat all of the food and then leave the class, and apparently it worked. And he progressively got rounder and chubbier, and yeah, it's like it's a weird gainer story, but it's just that apparently, and I'm not entirely sure that this is thing. This is a thing that happened or not, but basically, when he graduated from that college and stuff like that, apparently he met up with that particular professor and was in kind of a feeder-gainer relationship with him for quite a while after that, up until his passing. But yeah, it was just like wow, that's a weird story, and it's kind of cool, but it's just like, yeah. I was like, do you have any pictures? He sounds cute, you know. But yeah. So yeah, but basically everybody that was a student of this particular professor basically all lumped in together to try to get him to gain weight. And it was completely normal apparently. So yeah, it was just like, I just wanted to share that story with you guys because I just found it so funny. Especially with coming from this guy who wasn't at all into, you know, I didn't know he was into the whole gator feeder thing, and I didn't know he was into basically super chubby guys. And apparently this guy got super chubby like after they hooked up. Apparently he was pushing like quarter-ton marks and stuff like that. So yeah. Hey Itchy. Hey Jeff. I haven't had a shower yet still, because the hot tub is still in my bath. So my ear thing is really pissing me off. Every time I touch my ear, it's always rough. Did I just make it bleed? Yep. I am now bleeding. It's actually one of my old piercings. I accidentally caught it. I don't know how I did it, but yeah. So one of the students ended up getting with the professor after he, apparently it was after he graduated. After he graduated, he basically ran into the professor again, and they got talking, and apparently it basically led to like certain dates, and then yeah, because he was a professor also, he was training to become a teacher / professor. So yeah. Be careful, it's okay, it's already bleeding, it's fine. So yeah, that's just that. I just wanted to share that story because basically it was like, I don't know how much he embellished with it, but he basically went on into greater detail. But basically, I've got a feeling that he was embellishing a little bit, and that's fine. You know, I mean, it's a story. But I knew that he basically had had partners before, long-term partners before, and that was his first, apparently, long-term male partner. So it was just very nice of him to share that with me. But yeah. Okay, there was a line going down my paper. So, yeah. think I'm ready to upload this. Jeffrey, did you hear any of it? But yeah, he basically told me that story because we were just generally talking, like earlier today, over Growler, which is always funny. But yeah, I basically I felt really bad because my Growler history was just like it was lots and lots of scrolling and then just me going, and just like one or two sentences every now and again, and yeah. So not looking forward to making the trip for rent money. Why? Because you're sick? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That has to suck, yes. Who told you that, Tubbs? Who told me what? This story, it's an old friend of mine that basically is like who basically I happened to tell him what was happening with, the whole Kevin situation and stuff. And yeah, he basically was just telling me how he's probably not going to be around himself much longer, and it's really sad because I know it's kind of true. But yeah, we were just chatting because every now and again I'll talk to him and he'll talk my ear off. Either if we're on person or if we're on like Messenger or if we're on Growler. So yeah. Okay. There's nothing I can do. About that line. There's a line in the middle of this picture, and you guys will see it in a second because I'm going to upload it to the Scooty. I'm going to upload the entire story, by the way. Oh, where am I? So would it be our stuff? Yeah, I'm glad to talk to him too. Like I said, he does. Yeah, it's really funny because he just I get really ratty with him because he does just not shut up. Like when I met him 4 years ago, we went to a restaurant and basically he was pointing at the things on the menu on the restaurant, and basically he was like, "Look, they have starters and they have," and I was like, "I know how to read a menu." Oh my god, he doesn't shut up, but he's the sweetest guy. It's really annoying because you actually have to tell him to shut up, and it's mean. You feel so mean, but he wants you to do that because he does not stop talking. And I'm gonna miss him, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning with this picture. So this might come out. So anybody that's watching this from Discord, please don't put anything in the art stuff section of the Tubbs network just for now. Like I said, I'm going to be going right from the beginning and just posting the entire thing, the entire storyline so far, because it's finished. Let me find it. So where did it begin? That's the thing. I think it began with this picture. Nope, it's in the new sorting section. There it is. It's the last picture in the new sorting section, I think. Okay. Then there was okay. It's nice to tell people to shut up. Well, basically, I will tell them politely to shut up if they won't shut up. Well, me too. Mainly because, like I said, I'm a listener. You know, I like to listen to people talk, which is why I don't mind that so much. Okay, so the new picture's going up now, but then there's the second, and then the last picture in the series. Okay, so that should be the entire sequence. And it's in the right order. There's a fold in the paper, and I can't get it to smooth out, so. So the entire sequence is on Discord now. Jeffrey, have you seen any of the Boldar sequence? Did I send you any of that? But yeah, the third 1, 2, 3, the third from last picture that I posted. That's the new picture that I did today because I was oddly motivated today. I felt a lot better. I felt a lot better after talking with a couple of people, some old work friends and stuff. So yeah, I decided to basically do the inking for it and do the coloring for it, and yeah, I think it turned out not so bad. Like I said, it's the last page on my free sketchbook, and I have no idea why, but the paper has got a line in it. It's just a very thick. It's almost like a crease, but yeah. So I did. Well, I'll send you the first picture along with the other two anyway, just so you know what's happening. But yeah, I can't get the crease out. But I mean, I think it doesn't really hurt the last picture anyway. So I was going to do a comic book thing, but then I thought, yeah, who gives a shit really? So yeah. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Jeffers, I am sending it to you. Actually, I'm going to put it on. I won't post it on movies thing. I'll just send it to you. Where is my mail? There it is. No, I haven't sent you it yet. The last thing I sent you was Itchy's pics. Right, I'll try to get these in the right order. Because they weren't done in the right order. They're done in kind of reverse order. I might have sent you it, but according to this, the last thing I sent you was Itchy's gator, Lyle, being eaten. Right, and they're coming up. They should be in the right order. Right, so if we go back to the story, of what exactly happened a long time ago. A long time ago. When Itchy was here, he asked me to do a picture for him, and I did the picture of his honey badger being eaten by Pop, and then I did a picture of Dreamy being eaten by Pop, and then I thought, why not go the whole hog and basically have all of his personas, including a couple that I made up, just kind of march into into Pop, and until basically it was just the alligator, and then it left kind of Pop kind of curiously explodey, and then Boldar appears, and well, he doesn't appear, he's just on his way to Der Vaterhund, and like sees that he's in trouble, so he senses that Dreamy's in there, pulls him out because he figures that he might be able to help, and then comes up with a plan to basically resurrect. And then you see all of them kind of like being reformed, like in a magical cloud. And Pop is less explodey because he basically he's just digested everything. So yeah, everything's fine. So yeah, that's the story. Do you like how Dreamy? Do you like how Dreamy is kind of like holding on to Boulder's leg? Is he too small there? I keep thinking that he's way too small there. But, yeah. And of course, Itchy loves it because, well, there's so many hearts. I'm glad you do, dude. But yeah, so the latest picture, Oh, and yeah, that's the latest picture. Well, I didn't know what color to make that. In the ink, in the outline before the color, I basically, you don't see any of that effect at all, because basically I didn't know what color to make it, and I kind of just had blue sitting on my desk, and I was like, I'll make it blue. I'll make it kind of like blue saliva slime, I guess. But yeah, I do like how he's kind of like he doesn't know how to react. Kind of holding onto his tail. Blue is a good color. Well, that's what I mean. I don't want to make it green because that just sounds gross. You know? I didn't want to make it brown because, well, he's not poop. So yeah, green is like snot. Exactly. It's just that sounded just too what's the word? Yeah, too gunky. Too gunky. Gunky is that word? So yeah, I just went with like clear, kind of a clear color. So I went with blue. Mucus. Thank you. Mucusy. Yeah. But yeah, I did want to also. I could have had more stretch marks and stuff around Pop because he is on the verge of splitting open. So yeah. Well, I was going to go with orange. I actually was going to go with orange slime, but then that would have been very Nickelodeon. But yeah, I should have done more. There should have been more red around Pop, I think. And I tried to use the to show his hairiness. I tried a new technique as well to show the hairiness that I tried on somebody else. But yeah, I do like how I wasn't so sure that was going to work. How Boulder, when he's got his whole arm inside of Pop's mouth, I wanted to make. I wasn't sure how that was going to look, because when it was inked, it just looked very flat and not very two-dimensional. That's why there's some heavy shading going on around it. But yeah, I think we're getting the point across. He's basically trying to manipulate Pop's belly while trying to hunt for a rabbit. So yeah. And my height is fine. He's supposed to be around 2 or 3 feet tall. Yeah, but I've done him 2 to 3 feet tall via his ears. You know, because Boulder is actually a very short bear. He's very, very short for a bear. He's around about 6 foot. So I guess you could kind of say that he's slightly fetal in that position. So he's kind of, yeah. And in case you're wondering, I drew him behind Pop purely because I didn't want to draw him all over again. I basically drew him like 50 times in this whole sequence. So yeah, I think that's including his ears. Well, if it's including his ears, then I think we're okay. But I mean, like, if you go to the very last picture in the series, his ears are kind of just above, above Ursa's tail. And like I said, Ursa's about 6 foot. But we could argue that he's not standing up straight. But yeah. Hey, FMF. Morning. Oh yeah, because is it morning for you guys? Huh. Well, if I'm going to do a follow-up picture, I might do a follow-up picture with him, with Boulder teaching him how to use magic and stuff, because Marco's getting to be a bit fat. So I don't know if he wants to be a chubby wizard or something. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Is that like everything that Marco's been through? It's kind of you know, I've gotten vibes that he wants to be kind of like either like Pop or like Boulder or like both of them. So I don't know. You know, I keep imagining one of the role play sessions that we had where he was like, I could get used to this, you know, being a piggy when him and Pop were being piggies together, kind of. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, whenever I'm drawing him, I'm going to draw him with a little bit more belly than usual. Well, Marco, I think Marco's versatile. Well, good luck, dude, with the rain. Also been experimenting with shapeshifting for Jazz, and he has 4 other forms I play with: a lion, a pig, an owl, and a seal. Ooh. Am I going to get commissioned to basically do a bunch of stuff now? Am I going to get? Am I going to get a commission of Marco eating each of the incarnations of Jazz? I guess so. Maybe I could do a picture of like of Boldar giving him a gem, infusing a gem. You're going to change your persona again. The lion is all muscle, the pig is a muscle chub, the owl is a twink, and the seal is a mega chub bordering on blob. Well, seals are kind of blobs, adorable blobs, but you know they can basically be in a position where even if they're even the skinniest of seals can be like blob-like. So yeah. Mm. Are there drawings of those dreaming? I kind of want to know too. I'd like to know what the pig looks like. A muscle chub pig. Because you know the pig, Pop the pig, is actually quite strong. He's deceptively strong. That kind of goes with me though. It's very much like me. You know, deceptively strong. For my size, I'm deceptively strong. So yeah. Cool. Well, Dreamy, if you ever want me to make character sheets and stuff like that, I don't have, I don't have my free commissions open just yet. And I don't really, I like asking for payment and stuff, but I'd be happy to do them for you, like maybe even for as a trade or something. I don't know. But also, whenever it is Art Week, basically the Art Week things, I basically will. That's when the free commission slots are open again. So yeah. Mm. So who's drawing your Panafox? Who's drawing your bear, the new bear? Cool, cool. I do have a human like commission thing that's coming up, but it's more of a trade for with Willy Bear and another guy that he had to do a commission set for him. So he might be commissioning that person to do it, and also me. I'm lumped in with that. I don't know. So yeah. Oh. I don't know what to do now. No, Tubbs, I've got one of those asylums to. Oh, cool. What one? I've still got 3. the two big ones and the one my usual size anyway. Well, that's interesting. Padafox. That's interesting. It's more fun with a buddy, though. I know it is more fun. It is more fun with people. It's a very social thing. Very rarely do I have a cigar by myself. I'm potentially having one for Christmas, for New Year's. I don't know how this. I don't know if I'm going to stream that or what, because I'm potentially going over to Daryl's for New Year's. We're potentially going over to Daryl's for New Year's, I think. But of course, that means potentially hot tub time. So yeah. I'll just be drinking for New Year's. Drunk's life. Well, I will be too. Probably not as much as I did last year, and probably not as much as I did for the Christmas party thing. Never said the names of the guys. Caesar the lion, Owen the pig, Owen the pig. Owen's a good name for a pig. Henry the owl, and Nigel the seal. I'm never going to remember any of these, but you know, it's nice to know what they are. That's an interesting idea. It's much like when Five and Pop's personalities kind of merged. They're both kind of changed by it. Like Pop is still kind of just Pop, but he's got a little bit of Five in him, but he's been changed by the experience, I guess, a little bit. Although he's kind of immobile still at the moment. Itchy, you have no idea how much I miss hanging out with you. It's so annoying. I'm so looking forward to Vegas. And mainly to hang out with you. Although I'm super looking forward to meeting Wolfie. Probably more tipsy. So Badger too. Okay. I like Owen too. Nice stream. Yeah, Owen's a good pig name. It's like Angus. Angus is also a good also a good pig name. I know somebody who's called Angus and their persona's a pig. And it's like, oh, it's like you. A 4-piece outfit is good, Dreamy. What did I miss? Did you get the Christmas postcard he did, Tubbs? It was awesome. Christmas postcard? Waves from the Atlantic. You're about to take a ton of pics in Vegas. Oh, yes. By the way, I'm going to be doing another stream later tonight. And I will be uploading a bunch of Christmas pictures to the raw footage thing. Maybe slightly embarrassing, I don't know. But some of them, at least one of them is X-rated. So, so I guess keep an eye out, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'll take. We might even record some videos and stuff like I did last time I was there. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm definitely going to take my underwater camera because I'm going to be playing with that in the pool because fun. But yeah, I'm hoping that at least one of the days we go to the big wheel again because that was awesome. That was really fun. I don't know when we'll do that. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I'm bringing a suitcase with me this time. That's gonna be fun. I forgot a high roller. That's what it's called. It's called the high roller. When you want to do the big wheel, it is nice. It's only half an hour, but it's a good half an hour. Basically, you basically just get in a pod, and I don't know whether to do it at night or in the day. I'll let you guys decide that, but you have to book a time or something, I think. But we might be doing that as a group because basically I know the other Chris might want to do that as well, and I did that with him and a few other friends that were there, so we might do that again. But it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it, and it was so much fun. We can go to the Cupcake Factory and go to Five Guys if you're not Five Guys. In-N-Out Burger. We could go around do the what's that called? The mini. It's called the mini strip or the link. I can't remember which one it's called. But it's basically we could do that on one of the Vegas nights. One of the nights where we're not just in the hotel. Because when the event's happening, I kind of do want to stick around the hotel. But, I mean, we're there from Tuesday to Tuesday, so yeah. I filled out my visa waiver form, by the way. I'm just waiting to hear back from them, and then sometime just before the new year, hopefully, I will have my tickets booked. So then I'll be all done. So yeah. Can't believe I have to pay. I have to pay like $20. You have to pay $20 for a visa waiver form. It's bullshit. Yeah. We'll be doing lots of food places, and of course we'll be going to at least one buffet, especially if that buffet, that place is a buffet. The other place, that's the £350 and eat for free place. Are you going to the Heart Attack Grill? Well, yeah, somebody wanted to go do that. I don't know who it was. Yeah, then we got to pay for the room fully when we're there. Well, yeah, I've got the funds for that. But yeah, it should. Well, Howard. Basically, I'm hoping that there's going to be like at least a night in Vegas for each of us to do whatever we want. So for me, because basically I don't care what we do, you know, I'm happy as long as we go to a buffet at some stage within those times, you know. Oh, it's nobody's bad, Jeff. It's, you know, it's a mistake. It's everybody has mistakes. I might need to turn in my gainer card because places like the Hartoko is just too much for me. Well, the food is terrible. The food is terrible. But somebody wanted to go. If it's anyone, if it's Howard or Itchy, somebody like messaged me a while ago, like when we first said that we were going to do this, and they said that they wanted to go to Heart Attack Grill because, and I can't remember why, because I don't remember who it was. So yeah, so it's either if it's either of you guys, then basically like it might have been Wolfie. I don't know. Then let me know because, like I said, I'm up for it, and I will give you your free meal because hopefully I'm above £350 now. So I get a free meal, but I'm not going to eat it because, like I said, food there is so horrible. It's not good. I don't like it anyway. Somebody might like the extra fatty fries, and somebody might like the super greasy burgers, and somebody might like butter in the milkshake. But for me, it's very much there. It's very much not great. I did like the atmosphere. I like the atmosphere and it did seem like fun, you know. But it just yeah. It wasn't me, says Itchy. Well, I was going to ask, is there an exact amount of or an estimate I should be saving for the room? I don't know. You have to ask Itchy. I basically have saved up $300 to basically, yeah, that's for hotel room purposes. So yeah, I'll grab an appetizer. Well, like I said, I'm trying to remember what was good there, and I can't remember what was good there besides they got full fat Coke, you know. That's it though. It's like I don't. The burger was nice, actually. The burger was nice. However, it is so loaded with bacon and extra cheese, and it's so greasy that it's like it kind of distracts you from the flavor of the actual burger, which is kind of annoying because, like, I do remember the burger being not, you know, being the less shitty thing out of everything. So yeah, I'll do the math and let you know after how. Okay. I've got a little bit of wiggle room with my hotel money, because like I said, I saved up $300 definite, and I've got a couple hundred just for food expenses and stuff like that. But I also have extra money as well in my bank account. So yeah, I normally do save up at least $100 extra, just so I can like screw with the, you know, gambling machines. Oh damn it! Do the slot machines and stuff. I feel bad for people's lower intestines when they eat there. Well, like I said, it's more the atmosphere. Because yeah, I mean, unless you really want that stuff, then basically it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. You know. It's a fun gimmick, but it's still a gimmick. So hey Ken. I know as well, but yeah, the gimmick restaurant here is Joe's Crab Shack. Why do I know that? You mean Dick's? What? But yeah, Vegas is going to be awesome. Right, I don't know what I'm out of things to talk about. So basically, if anybody has anything, oh okay, yeah, they have that in so I was gonna say LA, but it's Santa Monica. There's like there's Bubba Shrimp, and basically there's like a whole menu section of the Bubba Shrimp place, and it basically you know, anything that's with, you know, anything that's crustacean based, you know, in it has like a section of the menu and it says I got crabs. No, we got crabs, and basically it's the crab section of the menu. So yeah. So yeah. Funny enough, my brother wanted to, when he was thinking about basically moving to Cornwall with you know, to be close to my mother. He basically said that he was going to open up a crab restaurant and call it, you know, we got crabs. I was like, yeah, terrible. El terrible. Shut up. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. But yeah. I might check out the Fortnite thing, by the way. Panafox are just thinking of things to talk about. Sometimes juvenile jokes are all that keep people going in this dark world. Wow. 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 It's deep. Oh my god. What are you having for food stubs? Well, I was thinking of basically just having, I've got some pasta I could just chuck in the pot pan. I could cook pasta. I don't really have anything like set. I could even order in if I wanted to. I'm kind of like I'm hungry right now. So yeah. Well, FMF's bringing it tonight. I don't know. I'm still in a weird mood. So yeah. Yeah, I was kind of semi hoping to get that for Christmas, but I know what I'm getting for Christmas now. So yeah. I know what my late Christmas present is, and it's very, very cute, and I'm going to keep it a surprise. But basically, it was nothing like I was thinking it was. It was nothing what I thought it was going to be. So yeah. It's got a similar name to the thing that I wanted. So it was like, oh. So when I overheard people talking about it, then yeah. But I can't really complain really, because apparently part of my Christmas gift is part of my travel. It's like my travel insurance and all that stuff. All of the extra costs of the travel is basically being covered. So yeah. Well, to be fair, and well, to be fair, travel insurance and excess baggage and stuff like that is basically stuff that I don't really purchase. I'm kind of a little bit naughty in the fact that basically whenever I travel, I usually just can't afford travel insurance and extra baggage and stuff, which is why I usually stick to my baggage allowance and only get the minimal travel insurance that comes with the flight. So basically, so yeah. But this year it's like that's all covered, and part of my flight is covered. So yeah. So there isn't really money saved. It's just money kind of like, yeah. It's just like when you pay for travel insurance, it's kind of like I always feel ripped off because it's like, well, nothing got lost or stolen, or I didn't die or anything while I was on holiday. Because travel insurance is basically to get your body back if you basically have an accident or something. I'm booking a flight for May soon. Ooh, oh yeah, because you're going to yeah. Is that the Grom? Mm. So yeah, travel insurance. I just kind of like I never really bother about it because I always like with my baggage allowance. So basically, I've got a carry-on baggage, and I know where my suitcase is, and I'm very aware that my suitcase is just up there, on the flight. So I don't have to worry about it because it's right there, and I know nobody's going to take it or anything because I can see it. So yeah. Right, we're gone. Go on. Okay. I don't know why, but when you said accident, I was thinking of the Me Time hand joke. Yeah. It just bugs me that basically all the grammar stuff is just really expensive. Don't these people know that basically us fat guys just like we use all our money for food? I've only got to try to kick up my gaming as well because I know I'm around about 350, but I don't know if I'm actually up in weight or not yet. Depends. Anyway, guys, I might be doing a stream tonight. I don't know what I'll be doing on stream tonight because streams are usually reserved for when I'm doing stuff. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I need a topic of conversation or something. I guess I'll be uploading my pictures, but then that's not really a huge deal. Oh my god. If it was Sunday, I could just do a LiveTubs weekly and that would be that, but it's not Sunday yet. So now that a lot of fat guys seem to be going to several Grono events, and I'm annoyed since I have to save a ton to get to any. None in my city and all expensive. What? I swear there was one near you. I might come by and talk ships. That's who you are. Sorry. Oh, I love that. I do love talking about spaceships. Because you're BPS, aren't you? I don't remember names, okay? I don't remember people's different names and different things. But that seems like prime real estate forever. I know. That's what I mean. I'm pretty sure that there was. It might have been last year, but I don't know. I am BPS. Yes. God damn it, dude! I just forget. Okay. Yeah. You know me, I love talking about spaceships and stuff. It does distract. It gets me thinking about other things, which is nice. Lots of stuff happens in Atlanta, but I don't know of any That Guy or Grommer events here. I just make some. You know, that's kind of what happened here. You know, there was nothing happening around the Northampton, Peterborough area, so basically I made a few events and got some nice turnouts. But I haven't done it recently because, well, I've been saving up money and depression and so yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to say I could draw something maybe later, but I can't actually draw something maybe later because I don't think I've got any commissions. I knocked them all out before I left. Besides the human one, there's not really much for me to do now. I might just do one for myself. I don't know. I kind of need an idea for one of my characters. That is true. That is true. You can basically customize an event yourself and make one yourself, but I don't know. It's up to you guys to do things. You know, basically, that's always been my philosophy, as well as the bear events and stuff. Is like the bear event thing. You know, whenever there wasn't a thing happening that I thought was interesting that could happen, like the Chubby Chaser picnic at Bear Bash is basically run by me, and you know, and I talk to the people who run Bear Bash. So basically, I thought that there was like there's nothing ready for anybody to do in the day besides just do their own thing around Manchester. But a lot of people don't want to just do that. So I basically created an event where it's just a Chubby Chaser picnic, where it was the Chubby Chaser community, and they kind of could just go into the picnic. Well, my buddy Aaron, who basically really likes he really likes cigar bears and stuff. So basically, me and him used to run the cigar social and stuff like that. So yeah, just make an event, even if it's just a little get together and stuff like that. Then just you can make an event. If you're gonna go and make an event on Grommer, then I would talk to a representative of Grommer and basically, you know, isn't there a section in the events section where basically you can add an event? You know, you can basically talk to them about becoming an event organizer, and then you can add an event. I don't know. Wolfie! Just when I'm leaving. We were talking about Vegas and stuff. Why does this always happen? Every time. Oh. Anyway, hopefully you'll be around. Hopefully you'll be around later because, like I said, I'm coming back. I'm leaving now because I'm really hungry. I can look into making something maybe, but I don't think many would come with me at the head. Many would come with me at the head. With you leading it, well. So I can get a better look at it. Well, he's very happy. What was I talking about? That's very cool, dude. It's always nice to see your work. Always. I mean, that's very cute. All of your characters are very, very nicely, they're very nicely proportioned. Nice, thick, strong characters. I like it. Yes. Yeah, basically, if you're worried about not many people showing up, then what I would do is I'd basically just make it like a public event. Basically, like you make it a meeting place, like a picnic or like just a food court visit or something at a mall or something, something like that. Just something vague. And then you have like an activity that you could kind of like I don't know, like a cinema visit, or we went bowling a couple of times for one of our events. Stuff like that. And then you talk to somebody that you'd like to see at the event, and even if it's just a friend or something, if it's a friend especially, that's great, because and then you just don't worry about anybody turning up. If people turn up, then that's great, but if they don't turn up, then yeah. And you have like a restaurant visit, or we go to the pub or something, is what I usually do. And then basically, if nobody turns up to any of that stuff, then at least you're having a day out with your friend, and it will be nice. It's a nice. It's just a nice day out. If nobody turns up for it, then basically it's their loss because you had a good time. So yeah, just pick stuff that you'd like to do, and plan it in advance. That's another thing. If you're going to go this route, then make an event in advance so that people can actually they know what they're doing. They've got time to plan for it and stuff like that. So like in about a month advance, preferably anywhere before a couple of weeks before the actual event that you want to do. And then basically, yeah, and like I said, don't worry about people turning up. Because if they don't turn up, then at least you had a good time with a friend. So yeah, that's basically all that I did. I basically whenever I've done events, I basically have just, if I've done an event in Northampton, for example, I know that my buddy Ian's going to be there, because basically I say to him, we could go to like a restaurant, and then we go to a pub afterwards, and then we can just hang out, and we'll be good. It'll be good. And basically, like and then we make an event of it, and then maybe like two, 3, 4 other people show up, and that's a good turnout because basically we just plan to go and have a good event. So yeah, By the way, Wolfie, I'm still on my screen. It's still on my screen. I do want to give him a big hug. I hope you share this with other people. This isn't just for me. It needs to be shown. Very nice outfit, by the way. It takes some balls to have a bright blue outfit. And I like the sandals. Yeah. Bowling would be fun with bears. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I like bowling. Yes, it would be great, Dreamy. Also might do is tubs. Well, hopefully. Is it? Yep, it's Hugo. Well, as long as he posted it somewhere, I'm happy because it's very, very cool. Like I said, I do want to just give a big hug. Anyway, is there anything else anybody wants to talk to me about? Or anything? And Dreamy, if you basically do want help constructing an event or anything, and just let me know. I mean, I've done the event organizing and hosting before. I know kind of what to do. Basically, I know kind of what to do up to the point of like actually like booking things, because if you're going to do like an event that requires you to list a number of people or something, then it kind of gets annoying. But yeah, it's something you can work through. But if you do want to do that, then it might be fun. If I was able, dude, I would totally come to your event, even if there's no alcohol. So yeah, I miss pubs. So you have bars in the States. Yeah, you have bars and stuff in the States. I'm getting paranoid about my other ear now. Again, if there's nothing that anybody else wants to talk to me about, then I am going to go. My tummy is rumbling. I'll think of something. What Dreamy? It's just like it's an option. If you don't want to, if you don't want to do that, then just wait for an event. Then that's totally up to you. If you'd rather just meet friends at a place, then you can just meet friends at a place. But if you do want to actually create an event, then it's an option. It is an option, and it is way easier than you think it's going to be. So, yeah. Another saying: bars are trashy, pubs are like daycare for adults. Well, you have Irish pubs. I've been to America. I know that they have pubs in America. We'll have to get together sometime in the future. We are together. Belly rubs and face plants. Yep, I'm gonna go. But I might be back later. I don't know what I'm doing later, but I might be back later. It's been so nice talking to you guys. And Wolfie, always a pleasure. I did say that that's one of the highlights about Vegas is gonna get to be meeting you and giving you a big squishy hug. Fair warning, people, I can crush people with my hugs. So yeah. I know it's an option. I was just thinking about what stuff people would enjoy. Well, you know, just pick stuff that you would enjoy. You know, you can, guys. It's lovely. Oh. Have a great evening. By the way, Panda Frogs, if you're still around. Oh, I thought I was going to be louder than that, but no. Anyway, I'm going to hit the goodbye button. So, yeah. See you guys later tonight, maybe. Hopefully. Kind of.